engineering a retractable cord. Yeah. So that's why we love this one, because there is no grabbing the cord and then trying to find a way to bundle it or wrap it around the iron itself. It is housed on board. The retail value here is more than $62. Your price is less than $50. We put it on Easy Pay for $16.66. And how about free shipping and handling saves you $5.50 as well. So Rowenta irons are known for being substantial, a little bit heavier. You don't have to pay for shipping. The item number here is B35773. We have one color. It's the blue that Megan Elizabeth is holding on to.
Hello.
You love to solve problems as a mom of 3. Something tells me you do that 8 days a week.
Oh yeah.
You're like a professional problem solver. So what was it about this brand Rowenta that drew you to it?
I absolutely love Rowenta. They have 100 years of German engineering. They really know what they're doing when it comes to irons and steamers. And what's so unique about this one, that cord retracts and stores right on board, which I absolutely love. Simple press of the button and there it goes.
So could you pull it out to where there's only so much of it that you would be using at the time, or do you have to pull it all out at once and then retract it all back in?
You can pull it out to exactly what you need or retract it back into just a little bit, and it stores on board. One of the things that I didn't know before I became a mom, it always drove me crazy that my mother never wound up the cords to appliances. She left them around. I didn't know she didn't have the time. This is her iron. This is legitimately my mother's iron. She loves it because pull it out, one click button, it's back on board and you're not messing with it.
How nice does that look? On AM Style, I do a series called Reclaim Your Space. And a lot of it is about making more of the space that you've got, because a lot of us are short on that plus time. I like anything that's tidy. It causes less stress when I look at a space that's organized. No matter what it happens to be, I feel better about it. But it's the result is why we turned to Rowenta. Why I've shopped your irons and they've been closer to $100 for different models. It's because of this result for people who hate ironing. Maybe it's because they can't get in and around the buttons. They can't get a nice crisp edge on their pants like you were just showing us. Look at that.
You're getting that because of the 100 years German technology that Rowenta offers. They really know what they're doing when it comes to irons and steamers. They have 1,500 watts of power. You're going to get it home. Fill it up with your basic tap water. The steam breaks down, and the steam is really the secret power and story to why you can knock out those wrinkles simply and easily around those buttons, around collars and waistbands, and really just have that burst of steam to quickly crisp and refreshen and feel more confident about your wardrobe.
So on that dial, that's pretty simple to select your fabric and then kind of rock and roll. Get in around the buttons. Dan Hughes, that's his favorite thing to do, because he does all of the ironing and he loves cargo shorts. And so on his off days, you often see Dan running around in cargo shorts, which are notoriously difficult to press. If you think about the old school of like truly having to put some muscle behind the iron to make those look crisp because of all of the pleats and the folds and the seams with the cargo pockets. No challenge here.
No challenge here. This is under 3 pounds for this particular iron. You're still getting all of the power with 1,500 watts. 300 micro steam holes on our laser Soleplate. So even if you don't have time to pull out that ironing board, you can grab your clothes already hung up and you can do, it's like 2 appliances in one. Vertical steaming. You just press the steam burst button. The steam is going to do all the work for you and knock and drop out all of those wrinkles so effortlessly.
So you've got a 4th of July motif top that has sequins and beads on it. Right? Here's how you just go right on top of that area and you don't worry about damaging any of those embellishments.
Absolutely.
This is how I love to do it, though, just for the sake of time. Where I grab something and I go, okay, I want to look a little bit nicer than this, but I don't have time to fully bring out the ironing board and do. Perfect. Go with vertical steam. It's so fast. And there is a nice size steam chamber inside all of these Rowenta irons compared to the traditional. I tried to vertically steam in a hotel. We did a How to Summer remote kickoff in North Carolina, which was amazing. I love you, Southport.
So fun.
But I tried to take the hotel iron and do vertical steaming with it because I was used to it with my Rowenta.
It ain't gonna happen.
Didn't work out real well. But this is why, because this is the difference here.
So if you're used to ironing with Brand X iron here, this is between 800 and 1,200 watts of power. You're getting 1,500 with the Rowenta. Now take a look at the shine, the 300 micro steam holes of the Rowenta versus 18 to 22. And inside, here's a steam chamber. This little red area is about a thumb-sized puddle pool of water. That's all the steam that this can hold. This is what's inside a Rowenta. Not only are you getting those smooth edges that laser Soleplate, this whole blue area fills up with the water, and that's what allows that steam to plume out, to penetrate into those fibers and knock them out so that you have effortless, easy, one-pass ironing or vertical steaming every time.
It's more than $12 less than what it is at retail, and then you get free shipping and handling, and then try it on Easy Pay. If you've always dreamt of having or gifting a Rowenta, but you felt like, gosh, they're so expensive, is the technology really worth it? This one's under $50 for everything that Megan was just describing to you, and it's the real deal Rowenta. Better price, easy payment, free shipping and handling. We have it for you here in the blue. And there's something else about these Soleplates that I want to touch on. So let me grab this.
Go ahead.
So do you see all of these scratches in the bottom of this sucker? Because this is what drives me wild. And my old iron, this is exactly what I experienced. It's almost like it grips your clothes.
Right.
And so do you see all of that, like how it's getting scratched and marred? And so now it's fighting your fabrics. Rowenta doesn't do that. It almost has a glass-like finish to the plate.
Laser finish plate.
So it just glides over all of your fabrics, and see how beautiful and polished that is? That's what these look like years later.
Years later, and we've had these, my mom has had this iron for 12 years. She has been using a cord reel Rowenta iron, and she just loves it.
Megan, I got to update everybody because we now have less than 900 of these irons left to go around. I don't know that we can get this one back in. Rowenta, QVC, we have a great relationship, so more of them coming for sure. But if this at under $50 is calling your name, and remember with the Q card, it's not just a matter of 3 easy payments. Now it's closer to $850 on Easy Pay to get it home. And I'll tell you, one of the most meaningful things we got, Troy and I, when we got married, was a rockin' iron.
Yes.
Didn't think I needed it, but that was truly one of the most thoughtful things that Clint and Brenda gave us at our wedding. And that was now 12 years ago. I remember it because it truly was a life-changing gift for us. So think about it, for you, for somebody else. To be able to give Rowentas the best is V35773. Megan Elizabeth, you are coming back here in just a little bit. We're talking table mate.
Yes, we are.
I bought 2 of these, but then they weren't in a set. Now they are. The first